Guys, welcome back. It's been a long last day. I've already been able to make any videos, so I'm doing it now. Yeah, it's been pretty shit, but you know what it is. I'm gonna keep doing these every single day. So yeah, I was gonna do it early, but I was moving around and moving back and stuff like that. So now is a good opportunity to do the videos. Yeah. Let me just clear some of these things real quick. Okay, pretty cool. So, in terms of our actual strategy, we don't have one. Let me just get rid of this. Anyway, so yeah, in terms of our overall strategy, we don't have one. And it kind of feels like I've wasted 2 months, like learning to train shit, because now it's like my mind's just fucking blank. I'm fucking burnt out on this shit. I just got traded through. Thought potentially we could take a trade off of this quickly. Looking for an SOS. Was on a weakness, my bad. SOS. Ended up failing. Is what it is. Don't really give a fuck anymore. Shit got traded straight through. This was an invalidation. Validated. Bang. Pushed up. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the overall microstructure was bullish. Even from technically this standpoint. And yeah, the overall swings are bullish. Price comes up, swings, pushes, takes new high. So I guess logically, the most sort of logical thing with this should have been to essentially target this area of liquidity. This should have been how it was, which then obviously got taken right over here. As you can see. Cool. Let me put that back. Just Control Z. So yeah, this was also another block. If you wanted to identify that entire zone, and it got broken over here, as you can see. So this to this, which means this low was the reason why this high came in. So technically, usually when it comes to trading any strategy, for the most part, I usually like to identify trading ranges, because then it allows me to understand what am I trading inside of. Makes sense? So if we look at Solana, the trading range is currently these two. So price can either you can basically either sit in this way or this way. Okay, this low put in this high, which broke this liquidity, but this low cannot be broken unless it switches back bearish. But then you want to go on a higher time frame, because it's about 1 minute, doesn't really make much difference. And this is where you kind of understand a little bit better what is going on. So, as we see, this is our trading range. This was liquidity taken from this. So the anticipation is that price can come down, make it orders inside of this unmitigated supply zone, as we can see right here. Like that. You can definitely do that if there's a sign. And also, yeah, this high put in this low, right? An overall structure point, right? So this order block over there, this big one, put in this low. And basically, the way you have to look at everything for the most part is you have to basically look at order flow. Makes sense? So when you do it, you're trying to understand that this high put in this low. Okay? Technically, right? This low put in this high. this high broke this high, so the expectation is that this low shouldn't be taken. Okay, this is how the flow works. So if you have if you have price come up and then come down, and if you want it to stay bullish, the expectation is that price comes up, right? And price can do, like I said, it can do whatever it really wants, as long as this low remains intact, right? Then it will target this, which then obviously gets broken over here. Makes sense? And that would obviously be a way of bullish structure given to you. So, with that being said, we have had a break in the structure. Even if it's a liquidity grab, doesn't matter. In my eyes, it's still a break. Because also, right, we remove this. Does this wick break this? You know, does it? Oh my god, does it? No, it doesn't even get anywhere near. Actually, kind of does. Can I just put it as a line? Okay. So this is the low, okay, and this would be our high in terms of trading range. Makes sense? So anything inside of this is whatever, but the anticipation up until this moment, okay, seeing as this high, this high here got broken with this, price would again retest these zones down here, which it has, to then potentially come up to retest this liquidity from above. Makes sense? And then obviously that's on the high time frame, so this is the overall bigger time frames. I mean, if you want to look, if you want to look on a higher time frame, you can go on a 4-hour or something like that, where you can understand a little bit better. That the entire structure is still very bearish, regardless of if we've got bullish structure down here, potentially looking to take liquidity from here or even up into this level. Right, that can happen because again, if you look at it, what high put in this low, really, like, this is not, well, it's not really the big high, this is the high, this here, this put in this low. Now this low can put in a big high up here on overall order flow. Makes sense? So this goes down, takes down, and then it potentially comes up to then come back down and then to potentially take liquidity from this level. That is still bullish, but as we've already seen, this isn't bullish, this is not bullish, right? That is the simple truth. But we haven't even tapped into these demand zones down here yet, right? We haven't tapped into these deeper ones. See? So the expectation is that it will. Well, there's a high chance that it will. For now, just whatever it wants, but yeah. We could go down 1 hour again. And yeah, we're back to this again. With this bullish. So we could potentially be running up to these levels to potentially push down lower. If that makes sense. So yeah, but the expectation is to target this level. So even if you're looking for a price movement, potentially 3% is very good. And then what you do is once you've understood what's going on, how's the structure being presented, and order flow, right? Now you want to look for zones, for the most part, or mitigated supply and demand zones, okay? And understand that this liquidity from down here didn't break, it held. The expectation is that this price will start to push through these highs and target these highs and potentially higher. And as we've already seen, we've had a break structure here and here, right? Which validates our overall bias anyways. So we can just go down to 5 minute, in fact. Okay, and as we can see, we have breaks obviously from here, breaks from here, and we have yet to break this here. Okay, so that's going to be the next target. This level here. So I just mark this out, this level here. So again, we could also go down a little bit more, or we could stick on this, but for now, I want to go down. Okay, so what else do we see? Breaks, breaks, break, hasn't broke this level, okay, tapped into this supply zone, which I'll show you real quick, this zone right here, as you can see, and then it got targeted again, okay, it broke this high broke this, it confirmed this overall block, if you want to call it that, okay, and then we can potentially be looking for either this, which is a huge, a very good trade, don't get me wrong, just a very interesting one, because it's at the very bottom, so anticipation is that you would be doing something around this would be your trade, with a 6 risk to reward, and a very small loss. But yeah, as we see on the higher time frame, we want to be targeting this liquidity. We want to be breaking it. Makes sense? So yeah, the expectation is that we can see price come back down, as we're presented with a sort of lower high here. But yeah, you'd have to be more patient. You could definitely take trades on the way down as well. As we can see, there's also Wyckoff inside of here, you know, BC, AR, or BC right here, AR down here, ST, and then essentially nothing really. But depends on the way you look at it. I'd probably say BC here, AR down here, ST, you could have UT here, UTAD, and some last point support, and then you'll be looking for a break in. Yeah, you're basically looking for price to break below this level, but then you're not really targeting much either way, so you could also scale it down a little bit, but it all depends. But yeah, that's just the way I'd analyse the chart for now. Trying to learn some more stuff every day. I'm going to continue trying to learn, but as I said, today's been pretty shit. I've done like literally nothing. Just lost a trade today as well, so yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. So yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you fuckers tomorrow. I think, yeah, bro, okay. Alright, peace.